Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is Neo Dragon, and this is episode number 8. I nearly said 5. Episode number 8 of Mystery Trade Fun. This week I am recording from my mother's house. I forgot my microphone, so I apologise for bad audio. But anyway, that is out of the way. This week the Echo Battle League is underway. It's the first ever season of the Echo Battle League. It's supposed to be a mini league. It's running from the 1st September until the 14th, Sunday the 14th of September. And it requires a team difficulty rating of 2. So when you go into the CP Garden online, you'll go into your profile and you can see what your team is ranked. It's team difficulty, and it's given a 1 to 5 star rating system, 1 being kind of weaker to 5 being like a really strong team. So it requires that you have a team difficulty of 2. And the game works out the team difficulty based on the star rank and the evolution stage, and if it's an nav or not, of each ZENFORM on your team. It then sends that value into the server, and then it works out your difficulty rating. So most people have figured out that to get into the team difficulty rating, while you can bring in a lot of 1 star and 2 star ZENFORMs, if you bring in an adolescent of star rank of 4, you will qualify and you're going to be a heavy hitter in the Echo Battle League. So using the team I got last week, of course I put 2 into storage. I'm deciding I'm going to pick between either the Nav Orel and the Red Warboar. So I've leveled them both up. They're both maxed out at their physical stats of 100. They're both star rank of 4, and I've given them some good moves. Now I've actually been debating, and I have decided to take in probably go with the Orel. And you can actually, his stats aren't fully maxed out, so we could actually keep increasing his stats here. But the Orel, I deliberately actually left the stats there. I'm just remembering now, I left the stats kind of low just to show that he was already a very strong ZENFORM. So before I even finish increasing his speed stat here, which does a +1 to both his HP and his FP, he's already stronger than that Warboar. So I'm most likely going to take the Orel with me, but I'm going to show you the Warboar and the moves I've given it, and the moves that I think it would do really, really well within the Echo Battle League. So let me just finish this off here. Again, if you hear the clicking noise, I'm recording this episode of Mystery Trade Fun off the iPhone simulator on my Mac. So that's the clicking noise to me using the trackpad. So, sorry, I didn't mean to go into his physical stats. If we go into his attacks here, he's got Headbutt Rage, which hits the enemy 3 times with an attack power of 12, but gives the player Anger condition. Now that's very dodgy because that can wipe me out. The Anger, what it does is, it's kind of like confusion in Pokemon, I guess. What happens is you hurt yourself before every turn. So if you're angered, you're going to take off about 30% of your health. And I'd say about, well, probably a bit less, but you're going to take about 30% of your health off each turn, before the attack phase. So it's a very risky move to use. So I've given him a Dark Shot as well, which lowers the target speed stat, which will make him slower than me by 30%. I've given him Bless, which will give me immunity, which I'm not 100% sure, but if I give myself Bless before using the Headbutt Rage, I might not be affected. I might be immune, because you can't be afflicted by status changes or like stat changes as well. So I might not get affected by the Headbutt Rage, and I might be an absolute winning combination. And of course I've given myself HP Healing Wind, which will heal me by 50% of my max HP. The Warboar is really, really strong. I've given him to it, I've given him the 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch is absolutely amazing, it's really strong. It has been slightly dumbed down. I am working on version 1.2.8, which is going to, sorry, 1.2.8, 1.2.10, which is going to kind of, again, it's going to be a small update. It's not like 1.2.8, which had the Echo Battles, or 1.2.9, which kind of just had bug fixes. It's going to be more like 1.2.9, it's going to add bug fixes and do a bit more attack balancing. So if you notice some kind of attack precision differences or attack power difference to your game, that's probably why. I am running version, well, kind of beta 1.2.10. I've given him Poison Horns, of course, as well, which would be great to get off, and Seeing Red, which will increase my attack strength by 75%, but give me the Anger condition. So I'm not 100% sure who I'll bring in. I am not 100% sure at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this Tut attack, and I'm going to see if I can have anything else that might help me out. I've got Raging Bug, Horn, Paralyzed Horn, Slight Focus, Dock Leaf, which will heal paralysis, Flame Horns. Oh, give him them. As I said, I will be mystery trading this off, so don't forget to, after this episode, you get mystery trading yourself and see if you can get the same one, because he is a killer as well. Oh, I'm going to go with the Nav Orel. So I'm going to go into the CP Garden. First of all, before I do that, you have to have your team set up. So we'll go into the ZENFORM storage. And I'm going to deposit the Warboar. So now we've just got one ZENFORM on the team, it's the Nav Orel. We can go into the CP Garden online, and the moment we log in, it sends all our information to the server, but it also ranks our team as well. So of course, sending off the information, it checks if the garden's running, which it is, it's running fine, and it sends up your information. So if we go into your profile here, you can see that Ben is ranked team difficulty of 2 stars, so we'll be fine in the Echo Battle League. Now the Echo Battle League is going absolutely crazy. So as I said, it started on the 1st of the 9th 2014, so it started, what's that now, 2 days, 3 days? 3 days ago, started on Monday, it's Wednesday, so here is the league table with the top 3 players. Starweb is smashing it with 1,700 league score. So for a win in the league, you get 3 points. For your score, a loss counts as just 1. So even if you lose a battle, if someone battles you and you lose, you'll still get a point. So he's had 584 battles, and he last battled on the 2nd, which was yesterday. I'm getting so confused with dates. What day is today? Today's the 3rd, right? Yeah, so he battled yesterday. Everyone battled yesterday. Next up behind him is Warfrino at 1377 of his league score, and he's battled 477 battles. And behind him is Full Metal Rust with less than half that score, or just about half that score, with 640, and he's had 226 battles. Of course, my Ben account here, he's got 33 league score and 33 battles, which means I've lost them all. But it's still possible to catch up. A lot of people are like, oh, there's no way you can catch up. Just like those players, like Starweb, Warfrino, Full Metal Rust, they've been proper grinding. They've been proper playing this game and spending a lot of time. I think even Warfrino commented jokingly said that he's getting sick of ZENFORMS because he just played so much and he really wants to win that medal. And of course, it's really it is doable. You can catch up with these guys. You really can, because all you have to do is come in like this and enter into an ranked Echo battle by tapping that button. Let's see if I'm going to win this battle. I most likely am. I cannot lose this. So we're starting off here. He has a star ranked team of pretty much all, or 1 star ranked team, pretty much all child ZENFORMS, and it was 4 ZENFORMS as well. So again, you can swipe up, you can see I've got 1 ZENFORM, the enemy's got 4 ZENFORMs. You can see by the crystals, and you can swipe in left or right to view their abilities. So this Orel has looked at end test, which is cannot be hit with a critical hit from the enemy, which of course is absolutely amazing for me. So let's start off here. I'm tempted to try my combination of the Bless and the Headbutt Rage. I'm gonna just try and see what happens. I don't want to bloody KO myself. I'm kind of nervous to do it right away. I've only got 1 attack that actually does HP damage, which is the Headbutt Rage. So let's go for it. You can see he's not going to do any damage. This team is actually not going to do any damage. The worst damage I'm going to give myself is the Anger, which I just think it worked. It did not give me another status condition. Let's check. I'm still immune, so you can tap. You can see the you tap ZENFORMS for the stats. You can see I have the shield and the Headbutt Rage. It did not give me Anger, so I think this is actually a super combination. Of course, the HP heal win didn't really need it, but we got it off anyway. Something to keep an eye on. It does use 25 FP, so a lot of attacks they actually, rather than getting underpowered for 1.2.10, I've actually just changed the usage of them. So I've changed how often they'll hit. So I've lowered down the precision, and I've also then upped the cost, the FP cost. You have to be very careful. If your FP gets 0 or doesn't have enough FP to use the attack, you'll only do 1 HP damage. Now you can see he went for, I can't remember what it was. It was a Poison Horns. He went for Poison Horns. It did not affect me, so you can see I was immune, so his poison did not get off of me there. It was for an Ember Drain, and again a Headbutt Rage. As long as we hit all these, we'll definitely win this battle, and this is going to be my first win. My first win in the Mystery Trade Fun series, and in any video on YouTube for ZENFORMS, which I am delighted with. Of course, if you want to get into action, make sure you're validated. So just come on, all you have to do to get validated is go onto the forum and post in your CPU ID into a special thread. I'll include the link below. Just be sure to click in get validated and come in and get battling. And of course, the best thing about the forum and Echo Battles is the forum is a community for everyone. Everyone come in, everyone's pretty nice, no one has any attitude issues or anything like that. So you can come in, you can interact with other players, you know it's a safe environment, and you can have fun and discuss, and you can jokingly kind of, you know, give little digs about you beat someone or they beat you or whatever, and just have fun with the game. It's just like almost like an extension of the game itself. So there we go, we did it. We have won the battle with the Orel, so I'm tempted to do 1 more battle, but I won't. I'm just going to keep it at 1 battle and then send off the Mystery Trade. So let's go back to Christian here. I'm going to start off by healing our ZENFORM team, which will heal the Orel. He didn't have much damage taken, but he did have a lot of FP loss because of the Headbutt Rage. And I am going to not bring that down. Ignore the debug menu again. As I said, I am running a debug version of 1.2.10, which I'm working on. So just ignore that debug menu on the button here. What am I looking for here? I'm getting confused. ZENFORM storage. Withdraw ZenForm, we'll go get the team that we left off in the last episode, which was the Freno. It's also the Warbird and the really beefed up Warbird. So what you can do now is, of course, I'm going to go into the mystery trade when you can access it through the CPU Garden online, or just tap mystery trade from the ZenForm button here. Or from the ZenForm menu and tap the button right there on the left hand side. But if you look to the right hand side of the video, of course, mystery trading is broken up into tiers. There's 4 tiers: common, uncommon, rare, and super rare. The stronger ZenForm and rare the ZenForm is, you'll send it off into a certain tier, and the ZenForm you get back will be from that tier. So if you go on right after you watch this video and you mystery trade in the super rare category, which is where the nav ZenForms currently are, a child and adolescent navs, you'll have a chance to get this, and you can do unlimited mystery trades. You can literally keep sending up the ZenForm you get back, keep doing it, and get this amazing URL. So thank you very much for that battle URL. You were amazing, and it's time to say goodbye and go join your friends in the super rare cloud of the CPU Garden. And we get back a nav fader. So how was everyone doing? I was actually away this weekend. Just make a bit of small talk here while the trade animation's happening. I was away, I was over in London. I'm from Dublin, Ireland myself. I went over with my fiancée Evenstar, and we just had a nice time. Went to see Wicked. This is from Full Metal Rust. How you doing, buddy? He's after sending us, he's the nav master, he's known in the forum as. Probably to himself. That's what he likes to be called, as the nav master. Just joking, buddy. He's actually pretty talented, he does get them. So here we go, let's have a quick look. Whoa, this is gonna be, whoa, look at its HP. What? What? How does it have nearly 400 HP and its attack, defense and speed are pretty much half of the max stack cap? That is amazing. Let's have a look at it. I can tell you now that I'm also going to be taking this into an Echo battle with me next week. If the league is still running, which I believe it will be, it'll still be running, I'm going to take that in with me. So we'll give him a thumbs up for that. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Full Metal Rust. Let's send off. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm in autopilot mode. Went into Echo battle there. Let's send off the Freno. So the Freno, of course, is going to be, it's a 1-star Freno. It's going to go into the common tier. I didn't bother actually changing any of this Freno, so I know I said I was going to battle because with the whole team, but because the league was running, I wanted to get into a league battle and at least get a win for Ben in the Ben test account. So we send off a red Freno. We've after getting back a green one. Here we go. What's the stats of this ZenForm here? It's from Talon Thunderwing, and he's done only 3 missed trades, and yet he has a user rating of 27. So whatever ZenForm he has must have been traded off quite a few times. I'm not going to give him a 28 rating there. Let's give him a thumbs up as well. Don't like giving thumbs down. Except I gave a thumbs down last week, didn't I? Because I lost the battle. The Warbird. Again, just look to the right hand side of this video to see what category it's going in. It does display at the top left of the actual game itself, but it's going to the uncommon tier. It's a category, meant tier, same thing I guess. And we get back, that's strange. So we've sent off a, well not strange, but we sent off a red fader, we got back a red fader. We sent off a red Freno, we got back a green Freno. We sent off a green Warbird, and we're after getting back a blue one. So I'm sure you want, this is from War Freno. So War Freno again, I believe he was number 2 in the league. He's a very active member on the forum, and he has a very high rating of 92. Well, now you're going to have a high rating of 93. Thank you very much. And we never say goodbye. Bye-bye to that Freno and the Warbird. And goodbye to the amazing Warbird. This got into the rare category. And I'm telling you now, after you've watched this video, get in and try get him. Try him. Like, he is so strong. That 1-2 punch is a lethal combination. I believe we got back a nav. We got back a nav Slino. I would actually probably go after someone on the forum that is looking for a nav Slino. If it's him. Oh, I'm nervous. It's an, oh my god. It's from a non-validated member. How did you sneak into the CP Garden, you little snake? A non-validated member. So what's obviously happened here is this is a nav Slino that was obviously from before you needed the to be validated to use mystery trade, and he was obviously going to trade by someone who was validated, because you can see this ZenForm was traded 18 times. So it's a non-validated member. I tell you, he won't be happy with that. The all-powerful server user. He is going to absorb that and make it his own. I'm going to tell you that now. Probably not soon, because Ben hasn't. But when he's back into the mystery trade, the the server will take control of them. So that is it anyway for this video. This is episode number 8. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I had a great weekend. It's great to be back now and working away. Thank you so much for watching this video. Of course, I hope you're telling all your friends in school about ZenForms, and be sure to rate the app when 1.2.10 comes out. Keep your eye out for that. And again, thanks for watching. Remember, see you all next week.